Yo, 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 what is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and update preview 1.0.30 V in front of the one, of course, has arrived. We got Luscious Leo showing us the goods. We'll see if our buddy Demidov, or Dimitri, I think Demidov is more appropriate. It sounds very macho, if you will. We are going to be taking a look at the preview. Then we're going to go in-game and look at some more images and more information as well from this and see how things are looking. As always, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you throw us up because it helps out a lot. Here we go.
Hi Lords, welcome to the new update video. Today we will show you everything about the new update, Depths of Winter. So let's dive in.
Okay, I don't want to see that. Let's just zoom right past.
New season of Strife, Depths of Winter is coming. Lords from across the realms have set out from 6 regions of Belleron to do battle with the Frost Dragon Generals in the Depths of Winter. The realms have set out
forces. Okay, so this is just preview.
From 6 regions of Belleron to do battle with
6
the Frost
regions.
Dragon Generals in the Depths of Winter. New features include an all-new map.
Okay, yeah, I think they showed this in game, so we'll take a look at this more depth there.
Based on the land of Belleron. New season talents, mass warfare and field morale, as well as new.
Hang on, what's that?
Morale.
Hang on, what's that? Stop it, go back. When the wins, we got Mass Warfare, Battle Acuity, Field Morale, and Battle Preparation. Each branch contains powerful talents that can turn the tide of battle and is composed of 4 levels, which must be leveled up in order from the lowest to highest tier. So I wonder if this kind of feels like it's going Infinity Kingdom kind of branch talents, because they had something like that too as well. Complete season talent quest and then gain. Okay. Mass Warfare. After activating the season talent Together for Glory, players can create army groups formed of infantry or cavalry units. After creating an army group, other players can deploy their legions to join it and fight shoulder to shoulder, though the winter wins. So basically what, it just allows one person or the group to move together in clump, but not necessarily like individually control. I guess I'll have to see how it exactly looks.
New season talents, mass warfare and field morale.
Siegers note, heeding the call from Orion Lords from across realms have set out for the 6 regions, new policies suit. Okay, cool.
As well as new season policies.
New events.
Festival of Revival event series. Take part in the 7-day series of amazing events to win exclusive
standard seasonal, standard
plates and other incredible rewards. Revival Ball Machine. Take part to win decorative items with a festive touch.
New heroes. Ooh.
New heroes are here. Welcome legendary hero Danfel, available from the Lucky Spin and.
Keep in mind, this is a dwarf. We've already been seeing Belleron dwarf, possible dwarf faction. I mean, is it all but over at this point for us to know what we're gonna get? We'll see.
Wheel of Destiny events and Mogro, available from the Wheel of Destiny and Strongest Lord events. And also epic heroes Naernin and Tarra.
Oh, interesting. Hang on, I just wanted to see what they were. Infantry PvP tank. Okay, cool.
And Mogro.
Infantry garrison skill. Oh, is that say G2? Oh, so G2 too. Okay, good. I just wanted to double check that.
And Mogro.
Dude, can I just play on this test account? That'd be great. Okay, so this is not G2. Infantry gather skills. Okay.
Epic heroes Naernin and Tarra, which can be summoned from the heroes.
Overall gather support.
From the gold and silver chests.
Okay.
We have also added the legendary artifact Shield of Sturdiness that will be available from the Forge of Light and Riches of the Forest events. And the
dude, hang on, I didn't even read that.
Forge of Light.
When the wielder gains a shield via a rage skill, their legion deals 12% more hero skill damage for 5 seconds. Wow. So basically, they're really trying to buff infantry a little bit and have a little bit more kind of infantry focus, which is kind of where the meta to a degree has been going, with a lot of people building a lot more infantry over the past 2 KvKs.
And the Warpath Moonbear, which can be captured in the field. That's it for today's video. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, there's no funny thing, so we're just going to go right back in game. Okay, here we are going to show you this, and then we'll take a look, because I think the update probably has already dropped by now as well. So they did this in-game preview here, and I wanted to show off the map. I mean, again, it might be a little bit smaller than what we were seeing on the video, but this is going to be the new updated Belleron map, or I guess Tamaris map, right? But it's, oh, sorry, it is Belleron map. Yeah, I mean, you could make an argument because it's circular more so, and it's not going, because keep in mind, the Belleron map really started initially going, it was like this,
right? So it was kind of like bottom left to bottom right, and it was just kind of going upwards in that direction is how it initially started. Now they're basically taking more of a circular approach to Belleron like they did for Tamaris. So instead of kind of having this pyramid thing, which I was actually okay with, I didn't really have any problems with that. My whole thing was I just wish they had some more neutral zones and they did more rotational statue events, not just the same singular King of the Hill, which is in the middle, really bump up the creativity there, right? And so to me, you do have this new map, but you're kind of what? It's almost like you're mixing Tamaris and Belleron, right? And to me, I actually like the fact that there is some uniqueness there and that we don't have to necessarily merge the two layouts per season. I like that we have a unique season map and then a different unique season map. It just kind of loses that. Like you have the circular map and then you have the pyramid map. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily, right? Outside of just addressing some of the opportunities, which to be fair, they have done a number of those adjustments for both the Tamaris map in KvK and the Belleron map in KvK as well. But let's look at this. So you have 6 starting zones. Well, this is interesting, and I say that because if we took away anything from some of the strongest KvK groups going in Season of Strife, we know that the more kingdoms you add means the more players you add. And the more players you add, the more opportunity for lag and higher amounts of lag and more consistent amounts of lag will increase. So to me, I actually really like the fact that they have 4. Now, is there this opportunity? Now, to me, actually, I think maybe they could do 8 starting regions, but then maybe they would only use 4 of them. Maybe they have like some merging opportunities. So like maybe you had 8 starting regions, but you could combine the 2 starting regions if you just wanted 4 people there. Or if you wanted 6 kingdoms, then maybe you could do like a 3 and 3 type split. I don't know, just something to where you maybe like you create the areas, but then you have the opportunity to do kind of adjustments based on how many kingdoms you're putting in to that KvK map. To me, where it's a little more fluid, that almost sounds more proficient for what you can get out of it. Because if you're going to have 6 starting regions, then does that mean that you're always going to have a minimum of 6 kingdoms in every KvK? And then what happens if you end up getting a ginormously big KvK where you put the top 6 kingdoms in there? I mean, it feels like you're going to have so much higher amounts of lag in that compared to when you had the 4 kingdoms, right? When we saw the new strongest KvK group, which was the NOR, TFS, EIS, and BXS group. So, I mean, we'll see how it plays out, right? The other thing is that when you have odd numbers and uneven numbers, it also creates this opportunity where you can have like 1v2 matchups. Does that mean that you're going to have unions, or is it going to be a 3v3 type approach, right? And then these 2 are going to fight here in the neutral zone. You're going to have, and look at this. This is actually interesting. They created a little circle here, so you're going to be able to runic fight, because before, in previous maps, you couldn't fight between the 2. You could only able to fight here. So this is already an improvement, if we're really noticing and paying attention to the map here, that I really like. This is an adjustment, but I think one for the better. I just want them to do more with Runic, right? The fact is Runic is very stale. It's very bland. You have to think of this like an objective type mode and arena that you could be creative and do a lot more with. So you are able to fight in the Zone 2s, which is most likely going to be the neutral PvP area. And then you have a neutral Zone 2 up here, a neutral Zone 2 here. It looks like a Zone 3. This looks like a big Zone 3, unless there is a break there. This looks like to be a big Zone 3. I don't see any break there, and then a big Zone 3 here in the middle. So, I mean, really, this map is Tamaris. It's not really Belleron, to be fair, right? I mean, there's really no kind of Belleron-esque features on this map. It's really Tamaris. So, again, we should probably rechange the name. However, we do have runics that are in each of the cross Zone 3s, it looks like, and then probably can't really tell how many gates there are going into Zone 4. But I do like at least this one adjustment here. I actually would be okay as well if they ended up making it where you were having kind of like this split into Zone 3. So like you had what looks to be 9 starting Zone 1s, but then you have 6 Zone 3s going into the final. And then you have the same thing. You just create multiple runics right between. That would be really cool. because then you have more of an opportunity for more kingdoms, more alliances to make it into the final zone. That's the whole point. That's the whole reason when they made the adjustments before in Belleron and the Tamaris map for adjusting where the dragon is, creating more open field, allowing for the spires to be closer to the gate so they're not really impacting as much pathing going towards the middle. It's not as clustered. These are, and having more equal distances for flagging pass from the passes out to the dragon. These are three major things that they've made improvements on, which has been great. But then you do this, and it's, I don't know, like I'm already seeing the sad possibility of exactly what has happened in the Season of Strife Tamaris map, where the fighting can pretty much end by zone 3 because you can invade everyone's cross zone 3s. Now, will they make adjustments to the pass openings on the season? Will they also make adjustments to the pass openings on the current Season of Strife map, or we should say first chapter, Calling of Courage? I hope so, because otherwise you're going to end up having these lackluster KvKs where people are just going to end up mass fighting it out in zone 3, and you can get so much more out of your KvK if you just allow more kingdoms, more alliances to make it to final zone, and then once they make it in final zone, they battle it out, and then you have the other passes open up in intervals, right? You still achieve the same thing, but you achieve the same end game, but you allow for more people to enjoy the KvK and the season for a lot longer, which, from a player's experience and psychological mindset, they are more appreciative of. Nobody wants to feel like you're only able to play 2/3 or 3/4 of the season. That's not a good feeling. So we'll see. New season talent army groups. This is kind of a preview of how it looks, creating the cavalry and infantry army groups, and then you get to invite other lords to join. Okay, but what does that look like? It'd be really cool if we could see that out in the field. And then we got the new heroes that they show, and I think there's some new frames. Got the Moon Bear, a Great Heights City theme. We got Cavalry unit HP -5%, Marksman unit HP -5, but Magic unit defense +10. Okay, we have Marksman unit defense +5, Magic unit defense -5, and then a few more of the nameplates. Okay, cool. I wonder if we can see any of the heroes in game yet. Let's see if we could take a look. I can't. Oh no, I can. I'm tripping. So, oh no, I can't. I can only see Tarra and Naernin. Ooh, do I have to do that glitch thing? Oh god, I can't remember now. Someone showed me how to like do something before. I think it was going through emojis, right? And I think I had to find, right, wasn't this what it was? I had to like find the emoji for the hero, and then it would allow, but I can't remember what they look like. I think this is how it is, right? This is what someone showed me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Mogro, here we go. Yeah, okay, dope. Look at that. So now we were able to pull him up, but he doesn't show up here. So that's how you have to do it, right, to do the workaround. So let's look at what their skills are for each of them, and I'll just share some thoughts. So again, this is infantry garrison skills. We have Ashes of Rage. So this is attack range is near, so it's close. Gains lash out for 3 seconds. Meanwhile, target is branded and bruised for 3 seconds. Lash out deals diffused, which is each legion takes 15% less damage per additional target, up to a maximum of 50% less damage per additional target. So deals diffuse physical skill damage every second to the target and 2 surrounding legions. Lash out damage factor 250. This will go up to 450. And then we have HP reduction. So bruised HP negative 10%, and this can go up to negative 30% for HP reduction. Okay, bruised. Okay. Let's go here. When Legion, I guess that means they're reducing, if I have that right, they're reducing their opponent's HP, is that? Or am I tripping on that? Meanwhile, branded and bruised. Yeah, target is branded. So yeah, so you're reducing their HP. So, oh wow. So that means potentially, I guess you could melt, I guess, a little faster, if I'm understanding that one correctly. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong on that. Rancorous Rampage. When the Legion inflicts a debuff upon a target via an innate skill, the effect is also transmitted up to 2 surrounding legions. Inflicts a debuff upon a target via an innate skill. which is the 5 fixed skills that every hero starts with. These do not include their talents. Okay, got it. So as long as you're not making any adjustments, essentially, with additional skills. The effect is also transmitted to up to 2 surrounding targets. Okay, so you can inflict a debuff to multiple people. Targets are also prioritized for lash out and future effect transmission. Hero skill damage dealt to debuff targets is +5. That goes up to +15%. Effect duration, 10 seconds, can be reset. Okay. To debuff targets. Okay, so you get some additional damage for targets that you're able to debuff. So I guess that would be good because that kind of goes with the active where you can do 2 additional targets. So if you're lucky enough to have that dealt on those 3 and the 3 that you just happen to do additional damage on, I guess it could stack in that sense. Legion infantry unit gains 4% physical attack. This goes up to 10% and 8% defense, 20% defense. Okay, so basically just getting some more attack, some more defense, getting a little more tankier, a little more damage. While garrisoning a city or stronghold, Legion has a 10% chance to increase damage dealt by 4% up to 10% and bypass 4% up to 10% of target's HP for 3 seconds after entering battle. Oh, nice. So you get a little bit of a, damage pen, if that's what it is, or I guess pen bypass. It's maybe not really damage pen. Okay, and then final, this is a passive skill, so additional, not awakened. When dealing damage to a branded enemy Legion, deals additional physical skill damage, damage factor 200. Effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. Okay, awesome. So will this end up being maybe like a new garrison, possibly? I mean, it seems decent, right? If not, maybe a new infantry open field. We'll see. Okay. Next one we're going to do is having to go back here to the other one, and then we probably could look at the elites from, where am I going, emojis, and then Danfel. Let's see what Danfel looks like. So we have, infantry PvP tank. Grants the shield, an upgraded Madeline. Grants the shield, Legion a shield, and deals damage to the target Legion. Shield factor 300. This goes up to, it does. It goes up to 600. Shield duration 3 seconds. Damage type physical, damage factor 700 goes up to 1600. And deals damage to the target Legion. Okay, nice. So it's like, what, explosion? While in the field, the Legion and friendly Legions behind it gain mercy for 3 seconds every 10 seconds. Oh, wow. This is kind of cool. So it's like infantry support. Ooh, hang on. Do I need to move my camera position here? Possibly. Let me, apologies. Let's go over here a little bit. Right, that should work out. Actually, sorry, let's do it like this. We'll do that. It's a little better. So when in the field, Legion, what I was saying is you have this hero basically acting kind of like this support role where they're trying to stay alive as long as possible, and the longer they stay alive, the bigger buff that they give, or bigger support effects that they provide. So Mercy ranged damage taken -8%. Wow. This goes up to -20%. Buffed Legions 3, effect triggers once every 10 seconds. Wow. So range damage. So basically everyone takes less range damage. Wow. That's nearby. I wonder if this will stack if you have... Probably not, but I guess it would be curious if it does stack, because it doesn't say that it doesn't. If you have multiple of these legions, or multiple of these heroes in your legions, if they proc with each other, will that stack? That could be interesting. Brothers in Arms. All infantry units in the legion gain 4% defense, 8% HP, so that's up to 10% and 20%. In the Legion, okay. I wonder if this will apply to... I wonder if this will also apply to that grouping pairing, or if this is just maybe it's just the infantry units in your single Legion, so maybe it's not additional. Halfling Fury. When the Legion casts Shield Strike, the target Legion gains Debilitated and Slow for 6 seconds. Debilitated takes 8% more damage from this Legion. Slow is negative march speed reduction. Oh, wow. So... interesting. So it's an additional slow. Man, I used to play this champion Tarra, I think, in League of Legends, and I feel like when you hit someone or you did a certain thing, it would have like this slow effect that you could apply on them. And again, it's been a while since I played League, but this is kind of cool. So you're allowing the infantry to slow down units, and I wonder if that means that will allow for them to maybe move a little bit faster. Will that have any implications on maybe if you take speed in your talents? Or not. I mean, it is interesting because it does allow you to almost have kind of more catch-up mechanics, but just on the field, speed-wise, to kind of track down stragglers and to basically get some more kills as people are retreating. So March speed reduction up to 20%, targets damage taken bonus 20%. Wow. And then we have passive skill, so an additional not awaken. When dealing damage to a legion affected by Halfling Fury, adds 1 second to the duration of debilitated and slow. Wow, this effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds. Ooh, wow, that's nice. Yeah, does not sound bad. Okay, let's look at the 2 epics that we have, starting with Naernin. Infantry gather skills. Let's see. Black Claw melee range deals diffuse physical damage to the target and surrounding legions. Damage legions receive 5% less healing for 3 seconds. Okay. Maximum target's 3, damage target 300. This goes up to 600. Healing, receive reduction up to 15%. Okay. So not allowing for people to receive any healing if they are damaged. Okay. So I guess that would affect things like tears or, oh gosh, what's the, I'm already forgetting the wide thing for AoE or any other healing, I guess I should say there too. Druidic. I want to go with the Druidic teachings. Passive skill increases Legion gather speed by 8%. So it's flat gather 20, and then you get gold. So additional gold here on that. Legion infantry units gain 5% physical attack and deals 4% more hero skill damage. This is passive. Infantry units and physical attack bonus. Unit physical attack bonus is up to 15%, and infantry unit hero skill damage up to 10%. Okay, so maybe support. Legion, or maybe secondary hero, I should say. When the Legion launches a normal attack, they have a 10% chance to inflict gloom on the target, reducing the target's attack by 8% to 20% for 5 seconds. Wow. This is actually not bad, and I wonder if people might consider running this as a secondary or more budget-friendly marches. Night Stalker, passive. Let's see here. Each time Naernin casts Black Claw, she gains 2% HP up to a maximum of 10%. Effect lasts until her legion joins or leaves a rallied army or enters a stronghold or resource point. Huh. Passes. That can be Cast Black Claw, she gains 2% HP up to maximum 10%. Effects lasts until her legion joins or leaves a rallied army or enters a stronghold or resource point. Okay, so basically it's getting some HP buff. Let's go to Tarra. Let me see here. Sorry, we have overall gather support. Attack range very far, nice to know. Heals the legion's lightly wounded units. Lightly wounded units cannot take part in battle. They will recover automatically after returning to their city. They can also be healed by certain skills while in battle. And grants the Legion synergy until the Legion casts a rage skill. Healing factor 250. This can go up to 500. Synergy. Hero skill damage dealt plus 10% up to plus 20%. Okay. Until the Legion heals the legions lightly. Is that her legions or another legions? And grants the Legion synergy. Cast a rage skill. Okay, because that'd be cool if this would actually be cool if this works how I would almost think it might work or would like for it to work, where you're active, you're just casting heals on other legions, right? So you're kind of having this whole new kind of support mechanic. That could be cool. Enlightenment passive. When in battle, the legion and 4 surrounding friendly legions gain keen and resistance every 10 seconds. Keen plus 5% attack. This can go up to plus 15%. Resistance, damage taken, which means you're taking 4% less damage, 10% less damage, duration is 5 seconds. Wow. This is not bad, actually. This is like a really good, or at least I would feel like this could be a good support skill if you're able to keep them alive long enough and not getting focused. So really kind of assisting more of your range where you're boosting attack and reducing the amount of damage they have taken, where you're trying to basically play, like you want to be Waldo in the Where's Waldo situation, right? Where you want to kind of have to be found. Okay, then gather and provide increases Legion gather speed, and this is mana gather speed. Ooh, so a lot of people are going to be enjoying Tarra because you're getting another mana gatherer, so that's going to be a nice one, I'm sure, for people. Legion gains 4% defense, up to 10%, and then 10% HP. And then so this is Awaken, Skill Enhance, Healing Devotion. We have After Awakening, heals the Legion's lightly wounded units, and grants Legion synergy into the Legion cast a Rage skill. So it looks like we're just getting a healing factor of plus 100 here. 20% is still the same, so you just get another 100. So what is it, 20% buff on that. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else we can notice from the system mail. I don't think so, but, well, I should say, we'll see. What else can we... So we can't look at anything. Ooh, I wonder if we can look at the new... where am I going for this? I'm already forgetting. Is it campaign? I'm tripping. Oh, no, it must not be open yet. Yeah, it's not open yet. So, because otherwise... no, sorry. I'm in the middle of it, so I can't even see this. I have to go to another account to take a look at that. Let me see if I can look at this on my alt. Are we there yet? No, it still says coming soon. So nothing's there yet, and I'm on Kingdom 40 here. Yeah, so nothing's changed at that point. Let's see if we can notice anything else here that maybe we missed. So we can't do anything Season of Strife because that hasn't happened. Paramount of Champions is here. I don't think there's anything unless it's on the calendar. Let's see. Paramount of Champions, nope. Champions, Paramount Champions. No, so nothing there on the calendar yet to take a look at. If we go to 3, Festival, no, I don't think that started yet. We have the new heroes. Oh, Artifact, but we already looked at the Artifact from that. Warpath, let me see, even richer combat, new season combat features will be added. Siege Bastions, Ossuary, faster infantry, nope. I don't think we're going to be able to look at anything else here. Pass through semi-protected, nope. Changed bonus for towers. I think it changed the line siege tower. Fixed an issue where players could gain, no, already did that. Individual cooldown for line skill, I can't really look at that. Exchange house, where new items are on sale. Refresh, we obtained updated information. Okay, where's the... No, sorry, that's not my thing. Store, Goblin. I'm always forgetting where the exchange house is because I don't visit it that often. See, everyone's like, boss, you have no idea where you're... I know, I have... Oh, Bazaar. Got it. No, dang it, what am I doing? I'm trying to assist. Here we go. Right, exchange? Oh, no, hang on. Am I in the right place? I'm assuming so. What did it say? It said more information available? Transaction records. Oh, sales records, info. Okay, maybe there's just more deets that we have now. Man, I'm sure someone's going to let me know on this. So, ooh, look at that. Ooh, the refresh. Here we go. You can do auto refresh. Is that maybe a change? Man, I don't use this thing that often, if not really at all. So why am I even trying to go and see if something new is there? Let's see if there's anything else here. Building, sorry, here we have here, improved user exchange house, improved auto gather feature when gathering legions are attacked, triggering leeway. Stories, High King can revoke, improved migrations, red dot notification, improved token exchange when selecting tokens, hero seals. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't look... I think that's everything we've covered so far. Just wanted to double check. But yeah, that's it for me. So you guys let me know. What do you think about everything that we covered so far? Thoughts on the heroes? What do you think about the new map? Likes, dislikes, let me know. Let your boy know in the comments down below. That's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, we'll catch you later.